Hi everyone, I'm Kathy, and this is what's up today. I've set the bait out, and we've let the girls out. Wow, that was kind of quick. So anyway, these guys are 12 and a half weeks old today, and we're just going to hang out with them. It's going to maybe rain today, so we wanted to get them out in the yard and let them pick a bit. So anyway, that's what's up today. So, Sissy and I are out here in the yard with these guys, letting them finish up their cuke. We'll see if we can get some face close-ups for you. But 12 and a half weeks old next Tuesday, the big 13 weeks. Probably Monday, because they're hatched and then they're shipped. So, but yeah, they're pushing 13 weeks. Oh my goodness, they love that. Cukes are a farm favorite here. Uh-oh. They spied something in the sky, so they're off to safety. Must have flown by. They're back. Ooh. They're a little bit spunky in the morning, which they should be. Get that all out of their system. Yesterday we had a little bit of an incident with Nat there. She's right there. I was trying to rescue a little toad that all of them were clucking around it. And I thought, what are they clucking at? And I went over there and looked, and here was this little bit, well, it was kind of a mid-sized toad that was playing dead. So the chickens didn't really know what it was, and they wandered off. So I was going to do a little video of that and show you guys, and maybe I'll just put up a clip of it, I don't know, but you know, nobody seemed to want anything to do with it, so I was going to just pick it up and rescue it and send it over the fence. And I got it in my hand, and I was, you know, videotaping that little guy sitting in my hand, and in like a split second, so fast you couldn't even see it happen, Nat pulled it off of my hand and took off with it. So I tried to rescue it, but she was too fast and there was too many places to duck into, so eventually that became dinner. So, sorry to report, they are little raptors and they do capitalize on anything they find. And I'm here to tell you, they did a good job. So, anyhow.
We're going to have to rename her Hannibal the Cannibal.
Yeah, I think what were you calling her? The Toadinator or something?
Yeah.
Nat the Toadinator. She, she won her pin for that. Oh, we got a little trotting going on out there. And there is, oh, that is, what's her face on the bench there. And down there, right down there, that's little Dottie V. We'll zoom in on her a little bit. She's getting a lot more fluff on her face. It's kind of dark out here today because we're expecting rain, of course. I mentioned that earlier. Oh, they're starting to move around. Oh boy. We got activity in the yard. So I hope you guys are all having fun and staying out of trouble in your lives. We never do here. Right, Sissy?
Nothing but trouble.
Gotta be trouble all the time. If you don't have trouble, you're not living life.
Yeah, it'd be boring otherwise.
Oh, there we go. There goes trouble there. Oh, yeah. It's the flock return. They got the flock out of here. So, you know, they see, like they see a butterfly and they're like gone. You know, that's what's, if you're a chicken owner, you totally understand where the word chicken comes from when you're using it to another human, because just about anything will create the chicken event for these guys. You want to say, boy, what a bunch of chickens, and you catch yourself and think, oh yeah, they are a bunch of chickens. Uh-oh.
Mosh pit.
Uh-oh. We got excitement. Oh, there they go again. Must have been a bigger bird, because if it's a bigger bird, then they'll actually run into the enclosure. If it's something they're not sure about, they usually just pool in the corner a little bit over there. Now when they come out, they usually create some excitement. Yeah, we still got them facing off to see who might be the top of the pack. They always have to remind each other, especially at this age. And there we have sweet little Gracie. She's got the bowl all to herself. Oh, that's Nat. Nat, what are you sneezing about? She must have got some dust in her nose. There she is. The Roadrunner. Lean and mean. Well, she's not mean, but she's definitely lean.
Well, she can pole vault over other chickens.
Yeah? How do you know that?
I've seen her do it twice.
What is she, just kind of deciding to hop over somebody, or?
Oh, when she's being in pursuit by another hen, she'll run and she will leap over other chickens.
Nice.
To get away.
We should put up one of those little, like, dog exercise. What do they call those? Something. Agility course.
Yeah. They have those in the dog shows.
We should set up a little agility course and teach these guys how to be crazy. I remember seeing something. This is going to tell our age, on Ed Sullivan. So that was about 100 years ago.
You're dating yourself.
Yeah. And it was they had these chickens trained to walk across wires and stuff to, from a ladder to a ladder. And then they had the chicken who played piano. And I guess if you YouTube things, you can see that folks have videos up there where they've trained their chickens to play a little song on a kid keyboard. Some of those keyboards have little lighted dots, so they'll automatically light a dot so you can play a song. So you can teach that chicken to peck at the dot when they see it. And so they can actually do pretty darn good, because they'll be accurate every time they hit that dot when it comes up. It's pretty cool. They're very intelligent. I don't think we give our creatures the credit we should, our farm animals and all other animals, in fact, the credit that they should get for being as an intelligent being. These guys are really smart. At least we think so. They're the smartest chickens on the internet. at least in our opinion. Oh yeah. And they're probably the most beautiful chickens on the internet, in our opinion. Yeah, Ginger gives approval. Right, Ginger? Let's get a close up. Oh, sure. She's shy. Go figure. Shy but talkative. There's Coco over there. It's a nice little fluff shot of her. Sometimes the fluff shots are as important as any other shot. Once again, you chicken owners out there will know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, we have Nat down here talking. So she's right by my feet, right there. Oh, there she is. And then we have Gracie talking a little bit. Yeah, they're both having a conversation to my feet, which is not talking back to them. Oh well, they'll figure that out eventually. And there's Ella, Queen of the Nile. Yeah. Oh, we got problems, sis. Ella is now under control, but she was getting a little up too close and personal. Man, I'm going to have to tip that cucumber over here so that they just don't like them when they tip over. They haven't, you know, they'll scratch at them, but if they're not successful right away to get them flipped, then they kind of give up on them until we flip them over. Da, 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 da. If you saw, I haven't had my foot manicure lately, so apologize for that. Look at those kids. I don't think they get much happier than that. Just out doing what they do. Maybe happier would be a sunny dust pit at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Kind of depends on the day. I took a little photo of them on their roosts last night. I probably will do just a short video to show you guys, because anybody who's been following these guys growing up saw when they were first putting themselves to bed finally, and they were all on one roost and they all fit. And you could probably imagine they don't all fit on one roost anymore. So it was kind of interesting seeing how they roosted across the roost available, and also who roosted by who. And it's probably no surprise, but the ones lower on the pecking order, of course, were roosting next to each other, and then the top queens were roosting next to each other and had the best spots. So you really don't want to be on the bottom if you're one of these guys. You kind of get the leftovers all the time. Ella's kind of in the middle. She can be on either end and be accepted. There's Spock. Spock is on the bottom. She's like probably third or fourth on the bottom. Gracie's definitely, she's probably third, and then Spock would be fourth, because the two on the very bottom are over here against the fence over there. Is Dottie V is on the bottom, and one of our faves, Natalie, over there. Can't see her face, but she's over there by the bricks, is the other one on the bottom. So last night we had Natalie, Dottie V, and then Gracie and Spock were across the way but perched together on the other side away from all the top hens. So you can kind of, if you don't know how to figure out who's on top, that's one way to tell. Usually if you look and see who's getting batted off the roosts and who ends up staying in the best spots, that's probably going to be your top hen. And the one that gets to sit next to her is, what do you call it, Julie? The
lieutenant.
The lieutenant hen. And it seems like the top hen and the lieutenant, captain and lieutenant hen, have a pretty good communication thing together. They almost work together in some ways to get whatever their chicken mission is done. And the lowly guys, they just learn how to be quick and sneaky. You can have a bunch of the chickens and even the bottom hen, and they learn how to reach in and under 12 sets of feet and snag something without anybody even seeing it happen. And I think that's why Nat was so successful at snagging that little toad before I had a chance to close my hand on it. That was just crazy. I mean, nobody wanted it when it was just sitting there playing dead, but as soon as I picked it up, it was fair game, according to Natalie anyway. Who do we have here? Oh, once again, as soon as I put the camera on her, there's Ginger. And she is, lately, she's the top hen. And then there's little Diddy. She's a spunky one. She holds her own.
She challenged the queen this morning.
She did?
Yes, the queen backed off.
Wow. So little Diddy, she's got some spunk in her. She's the smaller little one of the hens. You know, not a lot smaller, but she's definitely smaller, and she's definitely toward that bottom pecking order. But if somebody comes up to face off with her, she'll pull the old punch right away. A lot of times you see them face off, and they're just both looking at each other, and then the bigger hen will get tall and jump at them or something. But the big hen runs up to Diddy, and she just whaps them with her beak before they even have a chance to think. It's like, wow, that was smart. And then the big hen is so confused by it, she kind of just wanders off. It's like, oh, wasn't expecting that. So yeah, there is definitely definitely a community behavior and system that these guys have, and they all have very unique personalities. You know, you would think you just have a bunch of chickens and they all just want to eat, but they have personalities. Some are better hunters, some are better bosses. Yeah, you would be the better boss. Maybe not a nice boss. You're a little bit too bossy sometimes. You know, some will be the cleanup crew that go in after everybody else, and that would be those low guys. Oh, wow, look at Nat, so proud.
Wow.
That was a proud waving of wings. So yeah, everybody seems to have their little place in the flock. And the weird thing is once they all go to their new farm with all the other chickens they'll be joining up with, that whole system is going to break up and have to start all over again. Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. Coco. Yeah, hi. Yeah, that's you. So, yeah. There's Lucy. She was the big boss. Now she's the lieutenant. She's given up the high point ranking to Miss Ginger, and she seems to be content with that. She's done far less challenging out in the field here. So, and she's still happy because she is the lieutenant, so she gets to be right in there with Lucy when there's something really good going on. I mean, with Ginger. We got a couple heads here. Oh, that's Nat. That's Nat on the exit there. Well, guys, this is just coming up on the... Oh, boy. We got a lot of chickens right by the feet here. Coming up on the 20-minute point, so I hope you're all having a great day and making the best out of every one you have. And so this is Sissy and Kathy saying bye-bye.